Hello, my fellow gamers. My name is Nix, and I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. I have recently, past couple of years, been running Dungeons and Dragons campaigns for some of my friends after playing 2 sessions of the actual game. And one of the things I actually love most is helping my friends create characters, and obviously creating characters of my own that I'm probably never going to use because I have become the forever DM. I thought I might share some of my character creations with the wider world. Hopefully this means that some of them will actually get to someone's table. Hopefully they can maybe be an inspiration to you. So let's go with the first one. And I have been desperate to play an Ebberon campaign for quite some time. So today we are going to make a Warforged because they're cool. So where is it? Warforged. There we are. Constitution increases by 2, and I'm going to increase strength. Sorry, just need to interrupt myself for 1 second. Editing Nix here. I've just noticed that none of the pop-ups on the menus are appearing on the video. Really sorry about that. I think I know what the problem is, and I'll try and fix it in the future. Back to me, because we are going to make a fighter Warforged. Specialized design, we're going to go for athletics. And I think we'll go with Smith's tools, because in my head, Warforged needs to repair themselves. Language, Elvish, why not? Actually, no. Let's go Dwarvish. Dwarves like to fix things. Okay. Going to jump over to abilities, and I'm going to go for standard array. Charisma 8. He's a Warforged. Don't need to worry about it. Wisdom 10. Dexterity 12. Intelligence 13. 14. And then 15. 15. There we go. So, not too bad scores across the board. Description. So I'm going to choose a background. And I'm going to go for City Watch. And I'll explain the reason why shortly. Other languages, we're going to go for Elvish and Goblin. Cover a wide variety of races there. So class, we're going to go for a fighter. And I like level 5 because level 5 gets to show off a little bit of the good stuff. Proficiencies, we want perception and intimidation. I know he's got weak charisma, but hey, gets his proficiency bonus. Fighting style is going to be a sword and board. Martial archetype. Now, we are going to go for the Psy Warrior. And at level 4, we're going to go for a feat. And we're going to go for telekinetic intelligence. No, we're not. We're going to go for telepathic intelligence because they already have an ability like that at some point or another. I think it's telekinetic movement. Okay. Optional features. I don't often enable the optional features, to be honest. Discuss with your dungeon master if it's something you'd like to do. Finally, equipment. Now, I always choose equipment. Definitely going to be changed well. Martial weapon and a shield. Classic longsword. Crossbow for range stuff. And it's going to be... I don't particularly want either of those two. Let's go for explorer. Yeah. Add starting equipment. Wear that. Wield that. Wear some of that. And the thing I forgot to do was give him a picture. We are going to go with, I think, that one. Cool. Now, this character's name is going to be First. I'll explain that as we take a look at the character sheet. So this character will have been, assuming you know about the Ebberon kind of backstory that came with the last book. There was a massive war going on, and then there was this kind of massive destruction event that put a stop to it. Everyone became kind of friendly, except now they're kind of more, in a Cold War. And out of that came, because of the war, came the Warforged. Now, in my head, this character is called First because his first memory is of his creator telling him that he will be the first of a new line of Warforged. This is moments before the Great Calamity befell that nation. He stumbled out of that into a nearby village where he became the kind of local protector, City Watch, where he's been ever since. But he's discovered that he's developing psionic powers. So he takes to the wider world in Ebberon to try and discover his actual origins. And for some reason, I love this idea. Love this idea of this kind of almost robot, although not quite, has come to life, and somewhere inside of him he has that psionic spark that's going to grow and make him more and more powerful, and how we might come to terms with that, as well as coming to terms with being a new life form in a world that's changed so much in recent times. Yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, he's got very high armor class to start with at level 5. Kind of going to be the tank. But he's got a few little tricks up his sleeve. Not massive damage dealer. I don't really look for min-maxing in my builds. They're not always the most efficient. They're not always going to have the best action economy. What they do have, at least in my head, is flavour and a good story behind them, which is the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. That's about it for this one. I'm going to continue uploading different characters. My ideal would be to go through and create every class, every subclass for each class, do a character for a build for each one of those. But for me, it depends if I can come up with a story for it. Just like to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.